In the world of professional sports, certain names rise above the rest, becoming forever linked to unforgettable moments of both triumph and adversity. These athletes are more than just players, they become symbols of hope, resilience, and sometimes controversy. Their stories are woven into the fabric of sports history, remembered by fans for generations. MarkSanchez is one of those names. His journey from college football standout to NFL quarterback captured the attention of millions, and his career has been filled with both remarkable highs and challenging lows. Many remember him as the young, dynamic quarterback who led the New York Jets to back-to-back AFC championship games in 2009 and 2010. His poise under pressure and ability to rally his team made him a household name almost overnight. For Jets fans, those seasons were a rare era of hope and excitement, with Sanchez at the center of it all. Off the field, Sanchez became a fan favorite, known for his approachable personality and willingness to engage with supporters. He was often seen signing autographs, taking photos, and inspiring the next generation of athletes. After hanging up his cleats, Sanchez didn't step away from the spotlight. Instead, he transitioned seamlessly into broadcasting, joining Fox Sports as an analyst. His deep understanding of the game, combined with his natural charisma, quickly earned him respect among colleagues and viewers alike. Sanchez's unique perspective as a former player brought fresh insight to the broadcast booth. He was praised for breaking down complex plays, sharing behind-the-scenes stories, and connecting with audiences in a way few analysts could. His laughter and energy made every broadcast more engaging. Beyond television, Sanchez also dedicated time to charity work and youth sports, further cementing his reputation as a positive force in the community. This weekend, however, Sanchez's name is making headlines for reasons that have nothing to do with football or broadcasting. The news broke suddenly, catching fans and colleagues off guard. Instead of celebrating game-winning drives or memorable commentary, the spotlight has shifted to a shocking incident in downtown Indianapolis. Reports indicate that Sanchez was involved in a violent altercation, drawing immediate attention from law enforcement and the media. The sports world is left reeling, as fans and journalists alike struggle to process the news. Social media is abuzz with speculation, and questions swirl about what really happened that night. For many, it's difficult to reconcile the image of Sanchez the athlete and broadcaster with the details emerging from the scene. As the story continues to develop, our goal is to cut through the rumors and provide a clear, factual account of what's known so far. We'll examine the timeline of events, official statements, and reactions from those closest to Sanchez, striving to bring clarity to a situation that has left the sports community in shock. The city of Indianapolis was alive with excitement as fans poured in ahead of the highly anticipated Colts-Raiders game. The streets were filled with energy, restaurants and bars buzzing with conversations about football, and the city's skyline glowed with anticipation. For many, it was supposed to be a weekend of celebration, camaraderie, and sportsmanship, a chance to witness two storied franchises face off in the heart of Indiana. But in the early hours of Saturday, October 4th, the festive mood was shattered. As the city slept, something unexpected and violent unfolded, casting a shadow over the weekend's festivities. Police were urgently dispatched to a violent disturbance near Senate Avenue and West Washington Street, a bustling intersection not far from the city's main attractions. The flashing lights and sirens broke the silence of the night, drawing the attention of nearby residents and late-night workers. When first responders arrived, they found chaos. Two men lay injured on the sidewalk, and paramedics rushed to provide aid. Among them was Mark Sanchez, a well-known figure in the sports world, who had suffered apparent stab wounds. The other man was also hurt, and the scene was tense and confusing as police tried to make sense of what had happened. The incident occurred far from any team hotel or official media event, leaving authorities with more questions than answers. Investigators worked through the night, interviewing witnesses and combing through evidence, trying to reconstruct the events that led to the violence. News of Mark Sanchez's involvement spread like wildfire. What began as a local police matter quickly escalated, with headlines splashed across television screens and newspapers nationwide. The story dominated social media, and speculation ran rampant. Sanchez was in Indianapolis to cover the game for Fox Sports, making the late-night altercation all the more shocking for his colleagues and fans. Many wondered how a respected broadcaster could find himself at the center of such a troubling event. Suddenly, the focus shifted away from football. Instead, all eyes were on Sanchez's health, his legal status, and what this incident might mean for his future. Reporters camped outside the hospital and police station, eager for updates. The sports world was left stunned and searching for answers. As one of its most familiar faces became the subject of a criminal investigation, the excitement of game day was replaced by uncertainty, concern, and a sense that anything can happen, even on a night meant for celebration. After the altercation, markSanchez faced not only injuries but also legal trouble. Police arrested him on 3 preliminary misdemeanor charges: battery with injury, unlawful entry of a motor vehicle, and public intoxication. Battery suggests involvement in a fight causing injury. Unlawful entry points to a possible attempt to enter a car without permission. Public intoxication indicates officers believed he was under the influence to a dangerous degree. These charges paint a troubling picture, but they are only preliminary. The Marion County Prosecutor's Office will review all evidence before deciding whether to formally pursue charges. For now, Sanchez stands accused, and the legal process is just beginning. The full story behind the incident remains under investigation. After the incident, Sanchez was rushed to a hospital with stab wounds. His health the immediate priority. He remains in stable condition, with injuries reported as non-life-threatening. Because of his medical needs, the usual jail booking process was delayed. Law enforcement maintains custody while he recovers, awaiting medical clearance before formal booking. This situation complicates the legal timeline, pushing back court appearances and other proceedings. Sanchez's dual status, as both an arrestee and a victim, adds complexity to the investigation. Authorities must determine how the confrontation escalated and who was the aggressor. The case now hinges on unraveling the sequence of events that led to violence. In the American legal system, markSanchez is presumed innocent until proven guilty. This foundational principle is at the heart of our justice system, ensuring that every individual receives a fair and impartial process, regardless of the accusations they face. It means that, from the moment an allegation is made, the law protects the rights of the accused, and no one is to be treated as guilty until the evidence proves otherwise. An arrest is not a conviction. The burden of proof lies with the prosecution. Simply being taken into custody does not mean guilt has been established. The prosecution must present compelling evidence in court, and it is their responsibility to convince a judge or jury beyond a reasonable doubt. Until that happens, the accused retains all legal protections. The Marion County Prosecutor's Office will review all evidence, police reports, witness statements, and medical records, before deciding on charges. This process is thorough and deliberate, involving careful examination of every detail. Prosecutors must weigh the credibility of witnesses, the reliability of physical evidence, and the context of the alleged events. They could file the recommended misdemeanors, pursue different charges, or drop the case entirely if evidence is lacking. The decision is not made lightly. It reflects the seriousness of the allegations and the strength of the case. Sometimes, new evidence can emerge that changes the direction of the investigation. Until a decision is made, Sanchez remains legally innocent. He is entitled to the presumption of innocence at every stage, from investigation to potential trial. This status protects him from unfair treatment and ensures that his rights are upheld. Public opinion can be swift, but the legal process is designed to be fair and methodical. Media coverage and public speculation often move faster than the courts, but the justice system is built to resist outside pressure and focus solely on the facts. It's vital to let the facts and evidence guide the outcome, not speculation or headlines. Only through careful review and adherence to legal standards can justice truly be served. Rushing to judgment undermines the integrity of the process. As the story develops, respecting the presumption of innocence is essential. This principle safeguards not just the accused, but the fairness of the entire system. It reminds us that justice is not about assumptions, but about truth and due process. The coming days will determine the next steps in this high-profile case. As new information emerges, the legal process will continue to unfold, guided by the principles of fairness, evidence, and the presumption of innocence. The incident immediately impacted Sanchez's role at Fox Sports. Scheduled to call the Colts-Raiders game, he was replaced due to his injuries and arrest. Fox Sports quickly confirmed Sanchez would not work the broadcast, turning to Bradyquinn as his replacement. Quinn, a respected analyst and former NFL quarterback, was a logical choice to step in. He'll join Kevin Kugler in the booth, ensuring the broadcast's quality remains high. The network's swift adjustment highlights the unpredictability of live sports media. While Sanchez's future is uncertain, Fox Sports moves forward, and thoughts remain with their colleague. To understand the impact of this news, it's worth recalling Sanchez's NFL journey. After a standout career at USC, he was drafted 5th overall by the New York Jets in 2009. As a rookie, he led the Jets to the playoffs and an AFC Championship appearance, an extraordinary feat. He repeated the accomplishment the next year, earning the nickname the Sanchez. Despite early success, his career saw ups and downs, including the infamous butt fumble. Sanchez later played for the Eagles, Cowboys, and Washington before retiring. His 8-year NFL career was marked by both remarkable highs and tough lows. Those early playoff runs remain a memorable chapter in recent league history. After retiring, Sanchez found new success as a Fox Sports analyst. He brought charisma, insight, and first-hand experience to the broadcast booth. Sanchez's ability to break down plays and share stories from his playing days made him a fan favorite. He quickly became a valued member of the Fox Sports team, contributing to both live games and studio shows. His professionalism and expertise helped reshape his public image. That's why the recent news from Indianapolis is so jarring. His second act was thriving. Now his reputation faces a new and unexpected challenge. As of Sunday, October 5, 2025, the situation remains uncertain. Sanchez is still hospitalized, recovering from stab wounds, with no clear timeline for his return. The legal process is just beginning, with the prosecutor's decision on charges still pending. Professionally, his future at Fox Sports is on hold, awaiting the outcome of both his recovery and the legal case. The sports community is left processing a shocking turn of events involving a once-celebrated figure. As more information emerges, it's crucial to rely on facts and let the legal process unfold. The coming days and weeks will bring clarity to what happened in Indianapolis and what's next for MarkSanchez. For now, all eyes remain on the unfolding story and the fate of a star quarterback turned analyst.